Dearest viewer, in case you did not know, we are the original hand ice biscuit company, Biscuiteers, and we are delighted, nay thrilled, to announce our brand new partnership with Bridgerton. Mark your calendars, because the social season is upon us, and we are the talk of the ton. And yes, it is for all of the correct reasons. Featuring all the delicacies you would expect from high tea and high society, we have it on good authority from Lady Whistledown herself that this is an exciting new collection that will delight any fan of the finer things. So come along with us whilst we discuss the inspiration behind the tin and how we created these biscuit works of art. We wanted the designs to be a classic revival and to have the same charm and romance that Bridgerton portrays so well. So we began by researching Regency style, focusing on women's fashion and dresses, which feature an abundance of ruffles, bows and embroidery. We noticed that accessories were an important status symbol for the period, hence our use of a decorative fan and a fascinator for the biscuit designs. We also wanted to capture the old-fashioned elegance, leading us to create the hand mirror and the quill. Here's a more detailed view of us icing one of our favourites from the esteemed collection, Queen Charlotte's wig. Of course, Queen Charlotte has so many collections of wigs and such incredible styles that it was hard to pick just one. We created a few options in different colours, ivory, pink and purple, with various hairstyles, curls and decorations on top. In the end, we settled on a large light grey wig which she regularly wears throughout the show. We also noticed that complete tea sets were another significant part of the traditional afternoon tea experience during the Regency era, and we knew this was something we wanted to incorporate. We were particularly inspired by tea sets from the 1800s with gilded edges and intricate swirls. These led us to create the designs that you see today. We had a Bridgerton colour palette to work from, which we matched our icing shades to. The colours are a mix of gentle floral tones like purple, pink and soft green, and rich shades representing royal classiness like burgundy and black. We also have hints of gold throughout, which adds a warmth and a touch of grandeur. This created a cohesive colour palette throughout the tin. Once we decided on the biscuits, we had to make sure that the designs were achievable to do with the entire team. So we made sure the flooding was simple, so that there was more time to add embellishments such as flowers, swirls, jewels and feathers, as you can see with Queen Charlotte's crown here. We knew from the start we wanted to incorporate the quill into the biscuits as it's such a key part of the series. The quill, of course, links Lady Whistledown to the papers, which is why in the tin the biscuit is positioned next to her silhouette. Of course, pens and pencils were yet to exist during the Regency era, so Lady Whistledown would have used a quill to write all of her secretive pamphlets, we like to imagine in the dark and by candlelight. Thinking about the place in which the biscuits are housed, we knew we wanted the tin to be the outside of Bridgerton House, and when you opened the doors, i.e. the tin lid, you would discover the biscuits inside. Our tin designs are all hand illustrated and show off the same meticulous detailed craftsmanship that our biscuits do. As for the biscuits themselves, we had so many designs to begin with that we finally managed to whittle down to 13 biscuits. However, one thing we did know we wanted was the iconic wisteria. Shown here on the tin sticker, the wisteria is a focal point of the series. We decided on 2 clusters of wisteria, using it to frame the top layer of the biscuit tin. As the wisteria covers Bridgerton House, we knew this was the perfect way to introduce the tin as you open it. The carriage that you see here was a really fun one to create. We based it off the first season of Bridgerton when we see Daphne get into the carriage on her way to meet with Queen Charlotte, where she is subsequently crowned the Diamond of the Season. The style and the colour is representative of royal ceremonial shapes and appearances. One thing we studied in particular was the clothing of the Regency era, and the fan seemed to be a popular chosen accessory to match any outfit. The fan is a symbol of fashion and femininity, and a must-have item for every woman in high society. A lot of the key female characters in Bridgerton would be seen holding one or fanning themselves, especially during the fancy parties. The design was loosely inspired by the traditional hand fans from the 1800s, but we did make up the decoration to fit in with the look and style of the biscuits inside the tin. We had a few iterations of the Lady Whistledown biscuit, eventually deciding on the silhouette. The simple design has an air of mystery and elegance which match Whistledown's papers in the series, a thread of secrecy throughout the story. The presence of this important figure with the adjacent quill design is a significant concept we just had to include. So, our dearest viewer, the story behind our brand new Bridgerton tin has been told. Should you or a loved one want to enjoy our Regency-inspired Bridgerton biscuits, the collection is available to purchase online and in our biscuit boutiques now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yours truly, Biscuiteers.